So,
Copy.
thanks for jumping in. We're at,
Anybody up front can check that out.
this is
We
a,
also have someone that just walked in the back door of 82 Front Avenue.
That's easy.
this is the end of a police pursuit from Ramsey County Sheriff's Department.
Apparently they're gonna start going door to door looking for people. Because this dude came out of his house and was wondering why all these cops are here.
They just got called in that he's having a cigarette on his front doorstep.
Oh, he's yelling at them. They're probably like, go inside.
There's a couple trying to get their baby in the car in front of us. They've got canine out tracking.
They've been trying to get that kid to come for a while.
Guy smoking a cigarette at 76 claims he's a resident there. Says we can check his backyard.
Well, that's awfully nice.
I got permission.
Yeah, sure, so keep an eye on there.
Does he not have a flashlight?
I don't know what he's looking at with his flashlight.
This guy's going back into his house.
So they...
Squad at parking. Party on the northeast corner.
Park in front?
Hey, sir. Check out, okay? Yeah, he came from that residence. Yeah, which residence? The corner or the next one? The corner one. Yeah, I think I see that guy. The next one down was the smoker. K9 team, did you guys just come in contact with somebody and send them lotion? No, we're right behind 59 Litchfield.
They're working
Number
all
5
the
for
way?
K9 team. It looked like somebody walked north away from you to 64 Front Avenue in the backyard, walking north away from you. Copy. I think we're probably directly behind that with squads on front. You can verify that. It looks like he's in over there. I believe to be 1 or 2 houses to your left. I just got a very quick glimpse of somebody walking northbound, and then I saw you guys behind them. Copy.
Drain was
Keep
over.
check there where there's fences between us and those yards, so. Say what house is the left of us? You're behind vegetation right now, I can't see you.
Brian, can you kill this? Wait, please.
Cat and mouse? Cat and mouse teams are out.
Well, that's still in the front, slide down here to 64.
We start calling them the mouse team, what do you think?
No, they're cat team.
Mouse team.
They're hunting mice.
Ooh, that's Trooper?
Durango.
Equal 5, I think we see you right behind this vegetation. I think it's very hard for you to see us here.
I think so.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the case. Dispatch, what was that address that came out that looked like someone was walking northbound? 64 Front.
Charger, I'm pretty sure.
Copy.
Oh, no, that's
That's
a
a
squad car. Huh. It looked way too short to be a...
2313. Yeah, team, it's pretty close to smack dab in the middle of the block on the north side.
Putting a lot of resources in to find this one dude. They know he's in this block, but they don't know where he went. Wonder what he ran for. What's he wanted for? Fleeing?
Yeah. Obstruction.
And that address is pretty close to our last known location of them as well. Okay, we're going to make our way around the front.
They're making their way to the front. Should see the canines soon.
I mean, we could hit our daylight lights and light up the whole neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood has these little sparkly
There is
lights
a
going
squad on front facing directly towards that house where I thought I saw somebody walking towards south. Confidence is low with all this vegetation, but it's the best thing I can get right now.
Dang, the trees mess up the
Oh yeah,
infrared.
they cannot see through the trees at all.
Makes sense. They're picking up the heat signature of the tree at that point.
Well, it's all surface, right? So if it's the surface of the leaf is going to block what's below it. Can't see through it.
Trooper 5 still sees movement behind 64 front. Trying to figure out if it's a person crawling or an animal. We'll advise. Okay, we're making our way there.
Oh, there they are. One sheriff's deputy and 4 St. Paul.
I think she was out at that standoff with her same less than lethal.
They're marching on down to that exact address that the trooper was just talking about. That dog isn't tracking anything, dude.
Well, he's sniffing around.
The dog isn't actually on any kind of track. He literally marched on down to the exact address he was talking about and pulled up.
What neighborhood are we in? What neighborhood would this be?
Oh,
I can find out. Hold on.
I'm not sure offhand what.
Someone asked.
It's like north. Or is this Capitol Heights? Capitol Heights?
South of Maryland? I think that's the
The neighborhood? Oh yeah, that is.
south of Maryland is the neighborhood. North of Capitol. We are just by the Oakland Cemetery. Like a block away. I think that's it in front of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, is this where,
Alright, we see people moving to the backyard of 64 front. For what it's worth, whenever it was crawling westbound through the backyard.
They have something crawling in the backyard, westbound.
could be anything.
Something with a heat signature.
So maybe crawling to the west, 64 front. You are at the correct house on the south side of that residence. Something was crawling westbound in the backyard.
Dude, that's toward us, man. In the backyard toward us.
Ooh,
It looked to be either a dog or a person. So
that's okay. We have either iPhones or tablets recording.
An anaconda. Do those have heat signatures? Probably. I bet it's a little cooler for a snake. Especially at nighttime.
Is that the man himself? Standing out there,
Is it?
hobbling around?
I didn't think that was the Durango. Oh, Jesus.
No, you gotta stay in the truck.
Uh-uh.
Well, I think if you stay on that side of the sidewalk, you'll be fine.
Oh,
If you get arrested, I'll wait for you to get out of jail and give you a ride home.
oh, got bail money.
Do ya? Comes some change. Well, yes, we can walk, and yes, we can do that. The whole point, though, is, and yes, he's outside the perimeter. There's a state patrol car up there.
555 to K9 team. About 2 houses to your west was the last known location when the suspect was running away. Tom, you're gonna hop that fence?
Yeah, still debating if we want to check 2 houses to the west of us first, and then we'll make our way to the east, since that was the last known location. Oh, his dog is giving you that indication right there that you want, so let's just check this yard. This is 56 front. Let's just check this yard first. And then we'll go back west, but let's just check here. Okay, go out with
Did you think he ran through 70 front for starters? I can't be 100% sure, but at 71 front, I marked him running southbound. It looks like 70 front right across the street, so that would make sense.
you guys over to that yard? Down, we are just west of you guys, right? Sorry, east of you guys. We're holding this driveway here. Oh, see you guys. We just got over.
And 555 was able to get a look at 70 front. Yeah, it's traveling southbound from 70 front on the way to Litchfield was our last known location.
So there's still
947 Sylvan is under construction just for info.
tracking them.
We're making our way north. You guys not getting anything over here. Copy. We see you guys. We see your light here. Right at the driveway. Right at the end of that driveway. It's gonna be right in the house from the west side.
No, the people aren't on a roof that we know of.
That gentleman's gonna go to his garage. We're entering the backyard of 70 front. By the K9, there is a little shed behind 72 front as well, a little metal shed, so if you want to check it out. Copy. 70 front, backyard is clear for now. Making our way to 72. 70 front is clear, 23, 27. I'm sure you're doing it already, but make sure you're also looking up at these trees so we can't see through them. Have you copy that?
So that is Bob searching. Mr. Fletcher himself.
Oregon 1 house west of 70 for us.
Don't know where he went. Don't know what the original pursuit was for.
Should be at 72 front.
By the K9, we're pretty confident he did not go any more west of you. That yard that you checked the shed 72 front was, we lost him underneath those trees.
Copy. There's a small white car, Golf, Victor, Echo, 724 occupied by a black male, driving slow in the area, checking his phone, just went north on Park from Hatch. Yeah, can you tell me the description on that vehicle? Yeah, it's a small, whiter hatchback. Looking at the plates probably don't match. So it went northbound on Park, or on Sylvan, the wrong way from Hatch. North Sylvan, wrong way, small white hatchback. One black male occupant, 2332.
Does anyone still have eyes on that vehicle to get a stop on it, at least an ID?
Call 273, I'm at Sylvan. Why is it trooper's confident I can break from this current spot and head that way?
I think that's probably a healthier choice.
Does come back through to a white Buick Encore, Golf Victor Echo 724. Yeah, it says it comes back to an SUV. It was definitely not an SUV. What's the plate again, there? Golf Victor Echo 724.
Sounds like St. Paul's after it. Let's see if I can. I'm not having luck on this. Guy ran in here. Trooper's pretty confident that he's back over here. They're stopping a car that went the wrong way down the road, looking at his phone apparently.
Yeah, we're checking the open garage here. There's 2 houses to the east of 64 front.
This is a suspect that fled, that
You have an address on that open garage door?
had a vehicle pursuit.
And I think that 50 Front Avenue. 50 Front Avenue.
50 front 2335.
Ramsey County Sheriff's Department was chasing this vehicle. State Patrol picked it up. Guy jumped out of the vehicle, fled into this neighborhood area. You got St. Paul PD, Ramsey County Sheriff's Department, and Minnesota State Patrol, along with Minnesota State, either a helicopter or airplane overhead right now. What's up, man? Apparently they went after a car that was driving the wrong way down the road.
Oh, is that what this was?
No, that's what they tore off to. And then Bob stopped the white car over there.
Bob did?
Yeah. And then St. Paul went after the actual car they were looking for.
Hey, you got a cold in here, dude.
I'm trying to keep my
64
phone
degrees?
and defrost.
Jeez.
Trying to keep the phone cool.
Sheesh. Dude, Bob was out there, a flashlight in one hand, a walkie-talkie in the other.
That's good for tactical advantage in case the dude jumps out and attacks him, right?
I mean,
He can pull his barrel out first and then shoot upside down backwards.
not a criminal, but if I came around the corner of that, I'd just keep on
I have an
running.
address on it, but it's just to the east of 50 front. Front door is open.
50 front doors open. Oh my God, there's people that live in these houses? I'm amazed, dude. Can you imagine there are people that live in these houses?
Do you think if he ran in a house, you'd turn around and lock the door?
I think if I ran in the house, I'd just be chilling. I just don't understand why the sheriff is patrolling. Can you make that make sense to
Can
me
you give us
too?
an address on that open front door?
Because like, shouldn't the
There's no
sheriff be
address
leading?
listed on it, but it's just one house to the east of 50 front.
We're on
One
front,
house to
aren't
the
we?
east of
Yeah.
50 front 2338.
What are we at?
88.
50.
Looks like
50
that's
is down there.
46.
Go up there for that car. The state troopers. You know, these change positions. They searched through all these backyards, so I'm pretty sure he's not in there unless he moved. It's weird how they do that, because like, you'd think you'd have to leave one person in the backyard to like listen for whatever's happening in the backyard, because couldn't he just like hop a fence into another backyard after you searched it? But they're all like traveling in a pack. I don't know, their tactics.
It's SWAT tactics, man.
I suppose though they're gonna rustle them up if and then the chopper gets you, the plane gets you. But yeah, I just don't.
Oh, Gray Dude's in my chat too.
Don't understand leading
Gray Dude was in your chat too.
from a squad car. Are they?
St. Paul K-9 61. Do we have any additional available squads?
For this?
St. Paul 2633.
If you can come to this house just east of 50 front, we're going to assist them in searching the inside. All the doors, exterior doors are open.
Well, I'm getting back out there.
Well, there's a car coming.
Trooper 5 to ground unit. We have an unknown heat signature on the roof of 34 front, and it did move. Can't tell if it's some kind of animal or person, but on the roof of 34 front.
Where are we at?
Copy. 34 front. That's fine.
It's gotta be that one in front of us.
Trooper, how many houses from the corner is there? From Silver?
It's 2 in from the corner, 2 west of Sylvan.
Copy. We're gonna ask and see if there's a drone for St. Paul available to get up a little bit closer to that roof that you're talking about, Trooper.
Copy. My guess is it's a cat of some sort, but just an unknown heat signature on that road.
Well, there's a huge cat that just ran in the backyard before you announced that from the south.
That would probably be it then.
But I don't think he could have got to the roof that fast, but maybe there's another one up there.
Yeah, Trooper 5, now that I can see the K-19 in the frame, it's too small to be a person. So you can disregard that 36 front.
Copy, thank you.
How long do you want to turn in the front with her, sir?
This back door was open on the south side of the house, so we're probably gonna start there.
Gabby wouldn't make a way to you then.
St. Paul 273 for the squad out front, 50 front. Just keep an eye on the front door.
Two Julie, just 631. You want another squad back there? I'm free. Yes, please.
Well, we just go from call to call. This one was Ramsey County Sheriff's were chasing him, and he got out from over there, and he got out the car and got off back there. No, the guy got out of the car and so they have him narrowed down somewhere in this block. There's a lot of shootings that yesterday and today, and so then we were like, well, let's go live so we know what's going on, and then there was nothing. Like the radio was like dead silent. Of course, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we got decided to get out there and that's it too.
And then, so I mean, there was like massive stuff of like the sort, stuff that we're trying to film.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it started getting dark. Went off, and then we're like, all all of a sudden this came out. We're like, we go back live again. And so, huh? Oh yeah. He's I don't know if he came back up here. He was just here and then he took off. Yeah. Yeah, they had a heat signature on a roof. Well, I guess the house had it was all open, so now they're searching.
They're working in there.
2-3, we're gonna be searching the front address.
Yeah, there's another guy who started a YouTube channel called Streets of St. Paul. So he
6
does
through
a
all, we
lot
gotta
of,
check in that vacant property here. Really quick, officers on the one side checking.
Citizen for a while, so it's supposed to go. The calls are post on Citizen.
There's a guy that was just here with the camera.
Yeah, it's, well, we're both separate. Like he was riding with me today. Yeah, he's right down there. They're blind.
Right.
Oh yeah. Extremely blinding when they aim them right in your eyes too.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd rather be hit by a light than something else. So.
Oh, that's right. Take pot shots afterwards.
Yeah, no, I go all over, so I could be anywhere in the state.
Police! Everyone's upstairs, make your presence known! They use flyers that we may hurt you! They call police! If anyone is upstairs, make your presence known! Maybe use flyers that we may hurt you!
2-2-8 basement, you guys are clear. Check upstairs. 2-8, that was basement clear from it? Basement and main level. Clear. Basement main level clear, 2346. Building clear. Building clear 2348.
Trooper 5, K9.
What?
When you were searching near the 72 front in that last known location, did you happen to look underneath a pickup in the backyard at all?
That house with those 3 vehicles, correct?
I think we looked in the bed, but I don't think we looked underneath it.
Copy. Yeah, there's 2 vehicles parked facing the garage, and then there's also a pickup inside. Very near, that's very close to our last known location. It's just a thought.
Yeah, we'll go and double check it.
Can we have you clear whatever's on that roof on the southwest corner of Sylvan in front, the 2 houses in?
Alright, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Phone died.
Sorry, can you turn on the house again?
It's 34 Front Avenue. It's the southwest corner of Sylvan in front. It's 2 houses west of Sylvan. As you get closer, just get clear whatever's on that roof.
Copy, we'll check there first.
Joys of technology, I guess, right? Again, we planned on ending the stream, and drone just showed up. They're launching shortly. Oh, I got a bunch of battery packs. So they're back in that little dark cove area right now.
We're gonna check this corner house right here. Doug's doing this little full. Copy. Yep. I'm on park here.
Yeah, you're not a standoff man.
They have the dude contained in this block. He could be in any one of the houses. They're gonna go like.
Well, so that house was under construction. They're remodeling it.
Yeah, they're flipping it for sure.
So,
Well, and the other one next to it on the other side was vacant too.
drone just got here, so they're going to be launching the drone here shortly.
Are you serious?
They got the airplane.
So they're going all in on this one.
They're not, yeah.
All right.
I mean, because
we need to get a battery then if they're going all in. 30%.
plane's pretty much 90% sure he's back here, so they're searching that corner house.
Make sure
now.
you guys watch high too.
Dang. What if the plane's on that 10%?
There is that possibility. A lot of these trees make it hard.
Well, when a plane flies different than a helicopter too, and they're like,
Yeah, they can't hover.
yeah,
There is that.
they have to circle and.
But the plane can stay up far longer
So they're
than
down there or they're down here?
down here
Where?
in front of us,
Front.
where I'm aiming. You want a battery?
There's a ton of foliage east of that 69 Litchfield. If he was going to disappear fast from the helicopter, that was the closest cover for him. Behind 51, 55, and 59 Litchfield.
Copy. Yep, we're gonna make our way to Litchfield and work all that north side.
So going to Litchfield.
Trooper 5 confirms with that officer. We're very confident he's not west of those addresses.
So troopers confirming that he's not west of these addresses.
That he's not west.
Yeah.
He could be further east or be in the cemetery. I'm sure the trooper can see.
Not a lot of foliage over there. Where's Litchfield?
22 drones up.
Drone's up.
Where's the drone at?
I don't know.
So he's not west. Alright, I'm gonna go over there.
Trooper 5 to K9, just so I can rule it out on my screen. Did we get that truck checked at 69 Litchfield underneath it?
You talking the address on front, correct?
Backyard of 69 Litchfield.
We have not checked that truck. We're gonna check this north side of Litchfield here now.
No problem. I'll keep it on my screen until it's been cleared.
All right, thank you.
Hear the drone. Can you hear it?
Yes,
Oh. Well, I tried to get you guys a video of the green blob, but
that seems like it'd be more reasonable to track.
well, and the nice thing about the drone is you're less likely to get bit by the drone.
You're less likely to get bit by the drone. Like what, $300-$400 for?
A couple thousand.
I mean, that's for a high end, but you can go to like Best Buy and get a DJI one.
They don't have DJIs. They got to buy the government drones. Eden Prairie's got a massive drone. So does Brooklyn Center. I think it's stay up for like
I'm just saying, they could put a drone in
Drone
every
at
house
Trooper 5.
pretty cheap if they wanted to.
like 45 minutes.
What side of the roof? Was it the south side you saw a heat indicator?
It's right in the middle of it on the peak of 36 front. 36 or 34, we can't tell.
Copy.
Searching for somebody in the block. Ran from him. Got him down to the block.
The call is well, I'm standing at park in front, literally underneath the street sign. But this is vehicle was being pursued by Ramsey County Sheriff.
Trooper 5. We're gonna start from Park and work our way east towards Sylvan.
Trooper 5, copy.
One 3 to Trooper. Heat signature on the roof it looks to be a possum.
Oh, it's a possum on the roof.
Possum.
Yeah.
Thanks for rolling it up.
Yep.
He's probably scared, man. The dog's
We're
not
three to
gonna do
carry
That's
over
probably
to,
what's crawling through
like,
the yard
start
too.
now.
The trooper saw it as a possum.
We're right here at Park and Litchfield. We're gonna work this north side. Because you can just leapfrog us.
We literally been here for a possum this whole time.
Well, the heat signature on the roof was a possum.
But that's probably what he saw crawling through that yard too, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure. It took off and went up on the roof and played possum.
Trooper 5, the drone. Last known location was right in the middle of the block between Park and Sylvan. You get a lot of vegetation that moves to the east, but that was the last known location.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much right in front of us.
The drone?
No, that's the last place they know.
Oh, yeah. But somehow they confirmed he didn't go more west. Bro, he's gonna miss a lot. What's the whole crime? Did you catch any of the whole crime? Thing?
All we know is it was a pursuit from
Yeah.
Ramsey County.
Pursuit from Ramsey and State Patrol. State Patrol was in on it. They're assisting with the car at least. The cop was like, I need you to go
STS 100.
you go stand on your porch. And I'm like, no. I need you to get in your car and do your job.
Who said that to
A
you?
trooper over there.
Go get on your porch?
Yeah.
Where's my porch?
He didn't like my answer. She did get back in her car, shined her flashlight.
That's you?
No.
Oh.
No, dog.
So
So I got discouraged from recording by a state trooper.
that's awesome. After they went through that training, the whole training that I sat through for 2 hours with them about cameras and recording. That were clearly outside the perimeter.
Couldn't be more.
And not trying to get in the perimeter at all.
Couldn't be more.
I'm at 4% now. I was at
drone's just hovering in that one spot. Maybe it's awesome.
0% when I first started. Or restarted. Yeah, I've had.
I don't know, sit this one all out.
I've had. I'm sure they're gonna wrap it up soon. I've had this for a while now. God, how long have I had my scanner? Like almost a year now. Is it a year?
By that pickup in the backyard of 69 Litchfield is clear underneath. Thank you.
What are we at here? What is the address? 81.
How much more likely is it that the dude lives in one of these houses and just went in his house?
That's a good idea. Think he just went home?
Yeah.
Went to bed?
How much more likely is it?
I'll tell you, that was weird though when I was up in Anoka County and the lady was in her bed sleeping with a SWAT team outside her house. And they went in and woke her up and took her into custody.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was I got two.
Did you see that little light thing?
Yeah, they got a spotlight on it.
What is that?
They got a little spotlight.
Is it shining down? Just the running lights of a drone, dude. That's not a spotlight.
It's an O-light. They stuck an O-light on there.
Well, I mean, they take some cues from like the Philadelphia. What the hell was that? Philadelphia police and the Ukrainian army. They'll start putting bombs on them things and dropping them on people's houses.
Don't give them ideas. Ramsey County Sheriff's Department be doing that.
Still can't get over that Philadelphia police bombed that entire city block.
Hey, that was for their safety.
Is it Philadelphia? I think it's Philadelphia. The move. In the 80s. They did that. It's for everybody in that block safety, I'm sure.
No, not a UFO. It was a drone.
Where you can sell, isn't it, on these standoffs? These block offs. Oh, did they call you out on the radio again?
No. Not that I know of.
Hunkered down watching CT probably. I don't know. Doubt it.
Gray Dude is probing Capitol right now.
Cool.
Yeah, you're being probed by Gray Dude. Wildlife Wanda said.
I wonder where he uploads all that.
The probes?
All of his probing. Probings.
Be interesting. Yeah, Gray Dude. Does Gray Dude have a channel? I have to check that out.
I don't know, but he's always been probing, quote unquote, whatever exactly that means. I kind of assumed that he was saving the videos or something.
Well, I think it's funny because he's kind of playing on the whole alien thing, right? So he's, you know, checking out our videos, he's probing.
What was that bear's name, Jonathan? Was that Fozzie? What's up?
What's going on?
Oh, they're searching for someone. Fled on a traffic stop.
They're still doing.
I hear yelling.
Yeah, they're kind of a couple bucks in.
601 to the drone unit. We're going 69 Litchfield. We're doing some behavior change from our dog here. Could you guys make your way here and see if you guys can drop a little bit lower?
69 Litchfield.
You guys can see.
So they're over the next block.
Copy. 39 or 69? 69, we're just to the west of you guys.
69 Litchfield.
Yeah, pick up in the yard, right by the garage. That's where we're at. Keep coming to the west. One more house, you'll be right above us. Up right there, you see that?
82.
Go ahead.
23, we can see just some tree cover.
Let's maybe back up this way.
Be the K9. You can see you guys, but to your east, there's a lot of tree covers. Kind of hard to see around there. I think this is where the dog's kind of giving us some information here. Just keep an eye on us. We're gonna check it. Now in K9, tree cover 23 K9. We're gonna come down a little, the drone a little bit. We just stack garage. You just can't see all the way through behind this garage. Pretty sick. White 3, is that a cat or a dog just ran up from behind that garage?
Yeah, and I see if you had an animal run away from you northbound, right there.
Copy. Disheartening. We'll continue.
Alright. This is a cat or dog. Yeah, they found a cat or a dog.
There you go.
Right? Every time we're out, like, oh, there goes a cat. There goes another cat. There's a rabbit.
I have one cat. I got two cats, but one won't come to the house because of the dog.
Oh.
So I see that lady in our house has cats, right? She had 9 cats.
8?
Three birds. She had 9 cats, 3 birds, no dogs. 3 birds, 2
Trooper 5 to K9. We're going to be clear. We got a pursuit in the area. Good luck.
Oh.
Thank you.
Nope, they got another pursuit.
Where's it at? 555?
Ain't that Fletcher's car?
No, that was State Patrol.
I thought Fletcher drove State Patrol.
No, Ramsey County Sheriff's.
Oh. So we are done now tonight?
Does news ever stop?
Okay, but like, can we change the channel now and go to bed?
I mean,
Are they still gonna look?
yeah, they're probably gonna look for a while and then call it a night. But
I think it's gone. Whoever it is.
I kind of, if they haven't found them yet, I'm pretty sure that.
Well, they got the drone out.
Well, they got a drone. The helicopter took off. State Patrol just took off, and so now it's just
that comes in the parking lot of
St. Paul and Ramsey County.
Right.
This other one he's looking for.
I mean, how long do you look?
Huh?
How long do you look before you just call it off, right?
Well, I think it's been long enough. They went through every yard.
I mean, let's be real. If
Go
it's
ahead.
in Ramsey or Hennepin, they'll be out in 24 hours anyway, regardless of what they did. So,
Oh, is that right?
oh yeah, they don't.
And 222 over the cat with 282 Tango and 57.
Copy that. 19 minutes.
A what law?
Like you just, you know how you normally do the 3/4 at a time?
Yeah, well, Minnesota's always been that, but the thing is, even with like the judges and stuff here in Ramsey and Hennepin, they don't really keep people in jail. So
Right,
it's kind of sad too, because I mean, there's a lot of people that commit a lot of violent acts against people that. But you go outside these two counties, and it's like you run from the cops, you stay in jail. You hurt
Just
somebody.
why now
You,
you can't step outside without worrying about getting shot.
well, like I said yesterday, it was constant, nonstop shooting call, shooting call, shooting call, shooting call. Earlier today, there was a bunch because I was up in Pine City, and as we were coming back towards the cities, start hearing St. Paul again, it was like another shooting call, shots fired call, shots fired call, shots fired. Well, shots fired, not shooting, right?
Right.
But and so we're like, well, let's go live, and then we went live, and like I said, it was just dead. I'm like, maybe we should just go live more often.
They
But-
always say, stay ready, you gotta get ready.
I mean, it I don't know. Like I said, I film all over the state, so Duluth is pretty.
This guy up here.
Oh yeah, I was up there, and I was going. Me and the guy I was filming with that lives up there. We're going to a shots fired call in downtown Duluth, and as that call came out, that's when the call came out for a plane that went down, and apparently a plane, because like Duluth is down, and then you got the hill. And so when we got there, a plane had actually flew through and kind of did a sideways thing through the attic of a house.
Wow.
The people woke up with the tire of the airplane next to their bed.
Dang.
So that, I mean, and then the other guy up there that films, there's a guy that jumped off an 8-story building up there. I'm like, look, I filmed a lot of stuff in the cities. I've never had anyone jump off an building.
I had a friend's brother jump in a St. Paul hotel downtown.
Yeah.
He stole the monkey. This is back in the 70s. He stole the monkey from Copa Zoo.
Really?
Yeah, and jumped from the 9th floor of the St. Paul hotel.
Connected, like in one event.
Yeah.
He like stole the monkey and then he jumped.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, because they were looking for him. They stole the monkey. Killed himself. He was young.
It's just, yeah, it's sad. It's not worth that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, somebody doing that here now? They're moving around. Huh? Is that what it is? That's all like that there.
Southbound 252
Oh,
from 70th.
southbound 252 from 70th. So that's the pursuit they got going right now.
In Minneapolis?
Yeah, southbound 252. So was that coming out of Minneapolis? Yeah.
High rate of speed, southbound 252 past 66.
Yeah. Well, they had one earlier too, up in Brooklyn Center. The problem is Hennepin County's encrypted,
Going under
so we can't hear
694,
the
southbound
mains, what's
252.
going on. So they had a missing vulnerable adult last night. She went missing at...
We're committed to 94, going southbound.
Behind your house now. I know.
They're going into Minneapolis.
No, it's drunk.
Oh, yeah.
The light.
So high rate of speed underneath 57th Avenue North, southbound 94.
Yeah, southbound 94. They're going into Minneapolis.
Extreme high rate of speed. Left lane, southbound.
I bet they're flying.
Under 53rd Avenue.
Cars all the way down the street.
Yeah, they're all around this block area. So they pretty sure they have them contained somewhere in this block.
Under 49. Eastbound 94.
For a while, what they would do is they would, if they were running, they'd hit George Floyd Square and dump the car because the cops wouldn't go in.
All right, in the right lane now, still eastbound 94.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, they stopped chasing. So once they get the helicopter airplane overhead, they stop
Minneapolis.
ground units and they just
Eastbound 94,
track them like
142nd, still
like
high rate of speed.
this one right now.
No squads are behind it.
No squads are behind this car and it's still
Minneapolis
driving
was
fast.
nice.
And so the airplane,
Did you say this guy they're looking for ransom the police?
yeah. So it was a traffic stop, I
Eastbound
guess,
under
and
Dowling,
he didn't
high
stop.
rate of
and-
speed.
So what happens? They get the helicopter airplane overhead. Oh. Maybe.
Continuing to drive erratic with nobody around it, under Lowry, until eastbound 94 from Lowry. Eastbound from 26th Avenue. All right, we're exiting. All right, we're on the frontage road at 22nd Avenue, paralleling 94. We're going to be coming out to Broadway. West Broadway Avenue and 94 are going to go westbound on Broadway from 94. Northbound 4th from Broadway. So now traveling normal speeds westbound 21st Avenue from north of 4th Street.
Yeah, this is the pursuit they had to break up. The airplane had to break off to that we're listening to.
Still westbound 21st Avenue North from Lindale Avenue. Westbound 21st through Aldrich, now traveling normal speed. Northbound Bryant from 21st Avenue, normal speed. Westbound 22nd from Bryant. All right, it's in the alley between Bryant and DuPont going northbound.
Yeah, if you get a chance, sub to North Central
23rd,
Press,
slowing.
North Central MN Press. It's going to be Brainerd
All right,
Lakes
that's
area.
23rd Avenue. All right, going eastbound, 23rd Avenue at Bryant. Now obeying all traffic laws. Now southbound Bryant from 23rd.
Yeah, if you get a chance, sub to Joseph as well.
All right, stopping in front of 2217 Bryant, backing into a parking space. Now 2219 Bryant. All right, we are parked on Bryant, about 3 houses south of 23rd,
And again,
2219 Bryant.
Streets of St. Paul.
1233, I'll be arriving shortly.
Driver exited. He is now traveling On the sidewalk? Okay, going. All right, he's just in the front yard at 2219. Just kind of curled over now, just standing there in the front yard. All right, now he's running westbound through the backyard of 2219 Bryant. All right, it's going to be coming out to the alley between DuPont and Bryant, running westbound. Squad at 22nd and DuPont, 23rd and DuPont. All right, I believe we have them 2218 DuPont in the backyard. A lot of foliage here. Yard at 2214 DuPont, 2214 DuPont. Scratch that, we have them running northbound 2222 DuPont in the backyard. Running back to the car, someone get to the car, running back eastbound. Last known in the backyard of 2223 Bryant.
1233 on at the corner of 22nd and Bryant, 23rd and Bryant.
All right, I believe I had him in the backyard of 2215 Bryant.
Copy, I'm keeping eyes on the car while at 23rd and Bryant.
Trooper 5 does not have eyes on due to the trees, but we are searching.
What's the last known?
All right.
2215 Bryant in the backyard.
I think we're gonna head around.
Flags updated for responding cars.
We confirm he has not moved back westbound. The alley is clear, but the squad in the alley early. Block him down.
East or west of Bryant?
West.
667's in the alley. How many houses north?
Okay, we got somebody walking to the front yard of 2215 Bryant. Walking to the front yard. Somebody's in between the houses of 2215 Bryant and 2211 Bryant.
Hey, can you guys just stand behind the squad, please?
Can I go up to the next one? So I just want to get, because it sounds like you guys got him on the next street over.
No, it's over here. We don't want you to mess with the canine track in the air right now.
No, that's why I was going to stay along the fence line to get to the other squad car.
I know, but they're moving this way right now.
Oh, are they? Yeah, I've been listening to LTAC 1 with the chase in Minneapolis.
Yeah, no, they're
Currently don't have
working their way
eyes on,
over
but
here
show
right
me
now. They're
replay.
like 2 houses from the end.
Oh, are they?
they're
Oh, yeah,
set
yeah.
to get over there and
Yeah, no, I don't want to get over there then.
Last thing we want is to get bit.
I don't want to get bit either.
Yeah.
That's not good for anybody.
No.
Alright, we have somebody crouched on the south side
Alright,
of
it's what a
2215 Bryant.
for a while it was really busy,
Crouched on the house.
and we were like live, and then as soon as we went live, it was dead, like nothing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we're like, all right, well, we'll call it a night. And then all of a sudden, this one came out, and then
There's the one in Minneapolis.
now there's the one in Minneapolis. Yeah, I'll hang out here then, because I don't want to get in the way.
Yep.
Well, it's not the goal, right? Like the goal is just to show what's going on, so people see.
Yeah.
He had
No.
start
I just
guiding
don't want
left
you to get bit.
on the south side of that house directly in front of you or to your right.
Well, we've changed the tactics over the years too, with talking with a lot of the canine people. Like a lot of times, we'll just sit in the
Between those two
truck
houses
and
there,
watch.
that's where our last location
Unless we
was.
have it, you know, like this is pretty much narrowed down to this area, so
Yep.
then we'll stay outside the perimeter.
K9 making contact with 1, and they're up.
It sounds like they got the one in Minneapolis.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a win. Now it's taking bets on how long he's going to be in jail.
Minneapolis 402, we're taking them into
Not that long.
No, well, it's like Ramsey. Ramsey and Hennepin are the same way. It's like, I don't even know why people run anymore, because it's like, what are you going to be in jail? Like,
Maybe a day.
yeah, 24 hours, you're going to be out. Like, why run?
And then you're going to be out, and then you're not going to show up to your
Minneapolis
courts.
402, we are code 4.
You can have a warrant, but they're not going
That's
to
code 4 at 33 minutes.
Well, then you guys find them, right? And then you guys go, so you have a warrant because you didn't go to jail. So we'll give you a new date.
Come in, 34 minutes. Cover 5 will be clear, LPAC 2, nice work.
Nice. I got that one.
Got it.
Now back to listening to you guys. Yeah, and that's the sad thing. That's why we come out, because people should be able to see what's going on, and then next follow up with the courts. I mean, voting is the way to change things. So if they want the change, then they need to vote for it.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to enough people who live in St. Paul, and they're like, "Can you do anything else?" And we're like, "Really? We can't."
Two different branches of government, and it has to be that way because there needs to be the check and balance, right?
Yep, absolutely. But at a certain point, you gotta. I feel like more recently, a lot of focus has been on our side of it. I mean, like, we do what we can do, but a lot of the power when it comes to disciplining somebody is in the court system, and the court system falls short sometimes.
And I think a lot of that is like us being out here and filming. Like I got another guy somewhere. We both are too independent. I go all over the state, right? Like I've been trying to concentrate a little bit more in Hennepin, like Brooklyn Park, anything in Hennepin. But just showing how you guys really are, and from a independent perspective.
Yep.
So I'm not associated with you. I'm just the journalist broadcasting it out, what's going on, and having that is showing how you guys take, like, I've seen you guys wait out suspects in houses. I mean, for hours. Like, there was one time it was like -20. I had to keep going back in my truck and warming up because my phone would literally shut down. It was so cold.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on those perimeters for hours waiting for SWAT to come out.
Yep.
The warrant to come in.
And that's honestly the goal, is to show, I've never been, I've been all over the state on standoffs, and the only one I think I was at, and I got there in Anoka County, and they shot the guy in his shoulder. So he was fine, but he was lobbing rounds off down the street. I'm like, at what point do you not take action on that, right?
Yeah.
So I think showing that from an independent perspective, that helps, show exactly how you guys are operating, right? And showing how it really is, versus like corporate media wants to just
Run and gun, everybody's just kicking in doors.
Yeah, like I went down to 38th in Chicago. I woke up to the same headlines we all did, right? And this one younger gentleman comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, can I say something?" I'm like, "That's what I'm here for. I'm here to, like," and he's like, "We need to have a change." And he had like a 15-20 minute conversation, and it was great. And
Hey, Nicole,
Esme Murphy shows up.
Still here. That guy that's waiting to get into a 57 Litchfield, you can wave him up. You can go inside.
He cut him off. She cut him off like 2 minutes into it and goes, "Don't worry, we'll fill in the rest." I'm like, and that's the problem.
Yep. It always is like people
Wait,
want to talk,
read it
but then
again,
there's
we
just
just
like you that
keep
say
checking
to
the screen,
scream
let's
about
field in
everybody
front.
else, and those are the only
These
ones that
houses.
everybody listens to.
Not tree
Well,
coverage,
and
that's
you're never
too
going to
much.
satisfy either side
check
of
a few more
any
spots
party,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Like there's always people that are firm belief in whatever
Not
their
even looking,
belief is,
checking
and they're
out.
cemented in that. And like there's people that believe that I come out here and harass you guys, and I'm like, really? I don't think there's one time that there's ever been a bad issue. There was a spotlighting issue for a while, but that's when Senior Commander Spears was in charge IA, and I called her and she's like, "Well, do you want to do a complaint?" I'm like, "No, I just want you guys to stop spotlighting me when I'm driving, right? Like, shit's bright."
Yep.
And it's not a good look when I'm live.
Yeah.
Perimeter's one
The
thing.
perimeter squads that are not in this block of park, front, Litchfield and Sylvan. You guys can clear, but hold this interior perimeter.
No, it sounds like they're keeping you.
Yeah, no. That was one of the first ones on the scene, so I figured I'm probably gonna be here for a while.
Did you hear what the original stop was for?
No, I just heard. I started scanning our pool when one of my buddies
Yeah.
said that they were coming into the city, and I just know that they were running from one of the
Deputies.
County guys.
Yeah, that's what we heard too.
But I don't know what the original stop was for, or if the vehicle was registered as stolen, or anything like that. We're just kind of here to assist with Ramsey County until they figure out whatever charge they're attaching to them, whatever they get on.
What other charges he racks up?
Yeah, exactly. Besides just fleeing in a motor vehicle.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, so now you rack up all these extra charges when you run too. Because it sounded like this dude was flying for a while.
Yeah, going like, it seemed like he was going at least over 100 down around this area, especially
Yeah.
when he got off on Arlington.
Yeah, that's what we were hearing too. That's kind of where when we picked up, and I'm like, Jesus, it's like non-stop.
Yeah.
Let's see, yesterday, last night, and today there's tons of shots fired calls too.
Yeah, yesterday there was just so many fireworks going off.
Was it mainly fireworks?
Yeah. I think 95% of them were fireworks.
Did you work the last 4th of July last year?
No, I didn't. I had that off.
It was insane.
Yeah, I'm assuming this 4th of July is going to be not any different.
No, that's what we're already like. We're going to be out 4th of July in St. Paul, and we, like St. Paul, you guys are a lot better than Minneapolis PD. I was out here during like George Floyd stuff, and so I was up and down University, and
103, if you can just hover over.
the difference between you guys and St. Paul were you guys in Minneapolis were night and day. Like,
Appreciate it.
I mean, super respectful, seeing us filming, like, hey, obviously I'm not throwing stuff at you or screaming or yelling or coming at you with a bat.
Usually, if that's the case, we're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you guys were starting to move up and clear out some area, and I'm like, hey, do you mind if I kind of just follow you guys as you clear in the neighborhood? And they're like, just stay about 10, 15 feet behind us, you're good.
Yeah.
Minneapolis, I got tackled by a sergeant. He's like, get out here. I'm like, okay, grab the camera and tripod and start walking back. He runs up and tackles me. I'm like, dude, what are I supposed to do, teleport? Like, what?
Yeah, no, Minneapolis was a little... it was understandable. They were always high. They were on end.
Oh, yeah.
So it was kind of to be expected that was going to be the response, especially after the precinct got burnt down.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't have nearly anything to that level. But.
Well, I think, I think everyone learned and was ready. Like, I was up in Brooklyn Center after Dante Wright, and that whole, if you're familiar with that whole Walmart shopping area, that was like 1 year's worth of crime condensed into one day. So, like, you could hear the bullets whizzing past my camera. I was like hiding behind an engine block, just filming down the area where the shooting was by the Foot Locker, and like, you could hear the booms, and then you heard the whizzing by my camera. I was like, dude, you're done. Just go home. It's you did your job, and I'm like,
you got as much as you could
without dying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And then it was, I went around the building, had cover, checked myself to make sure I wasn't shot, and I'm like, well, I haven't been shot. Let's go back in, right? Like, what else are you supposed to do at that point, right?
Exactly.
Like, I'm here to film to show the public what's going on. Although there were some, like, you could tell people, like, from the suburbs out there, like, taking selfies. I'm like, do you know what kind of environment you're in out here? Like, this is not the place to come out and take a selfie.
People who don't live in the city
or right now in the trees, there's a possum up there.
They don't really know kind of how it is, which is just, it's just how it is when you don't live in a high crime area, or if you've never lived in a metropolitan.
Right.
Maybe you grew up out in the sticks for your whole life.
Well, even like one guy grew up out or grew up here in St. Paul, mainly on the east side, and he's like, you know, even when I grew up, it was completely different. A lot of people say the same thing, like it's so much different than when they grew up.
Yeah. 631, we're due north right now.
And
See you.
you know, it's sad to see communities fall like that, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, like, I grew up here in St. Paul, and I remember it was a lot different when I was growing up than it is now. I mean, whether that's good for the better or for the worse.
George, we got you guys are 6 to 6.
Or maybe it's just because I'm, like, now that I'm in this profession, I just see a lot more about stuff.
Right. And that could be too, right? Like I was one night, like after Truck Park, when you guys were like all swamped and had other cities come in, and we were out down by the courthouse, and there was this like dude just walking down, smashing window fronts, and we ran into Pat.
Yeah.
And we're like, is it getting worse, or is it just because we're out here filming and going to calls? And he's like, I think it's actually getting worse. And it's not just one thing. It's not like you guys can make the difference. It's not like the courts can make it. It has to be the community that comes together to make the difference.
Yeah, no. I mean, people have to step up and do stuff to make the community better. I mean, like, a lot of people do. A lot of people are happy to work with us, or they'll tell investigators and people like
631. We're gonna clear here. Those.
They say they're clearing?
maybe.
One TV. Copy that. We'll bring the drone down.
Yeah, it looks like we're.
Yeah. Well, you know, the nice thing about people that commit crimes, they usually give you guys a second, third, fourth chance to cancel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Jason, by the way.
Michael.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet
You'll
you.
see me out and around. I go all over the state, so you know, it's life, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, stay safe out there.
Yeah, you
alright?
too. Have a good night.
K9 631 West County wants that. Maybe you can clear it.
All right, guys. While they're clearing the area, unfortunately,
Ramsey County clear LTAC 1 at 42.
they did not get their suspect. I'm gonna say it was a pretty good effort, and but the one in Minneapolis got caught, so win there, right? Steve's batteries, yeah, he's at like 30%, so. Have a good night, Jason with Minnesota News Now out.